Okay, so welcome back to another Sandman reaction. Today I am reacting to episode... no, not 7, 8. Episode 7 ended on a cliffhanger, which Sandman had not done to me before, and I was not prepared for it. And yeah, I meant to watch episode 8 immediately after finishing editing, and I actually set up to watch it, but then I remembered what some of the content of episode 7 was, and thought, I don't want to watch this before I go to bed. Right before I go to bed. So it is now early afternoon on Sunday, and I am sitting down to watch episode 8. Things that I want to know. I want to know what's happening with Jeb? Not sure which one is his name. The boy in the trunk. I want to know what's happening with him. I want to know about Rose, who very confidently just walked into the dreaming like she knew what she was doing. Does she understand what's happening? Does she understand that she's in another realm? That I'm curious about. The serial killers, I'm curious, but I'm also very trepidatious, because don't hurt people, except obviously they're going to hurt people because they're serial killers. But that's the reason that I didn't want to watch the show right before I went to bed. And let's see, what else am I curious about? Desire. Okay, desire and despair. Someone explained to me in the comments that, okay, the reason that they are twins is because despair is what happens when your desires are unfulfilled, or something like that, something to that effect, which actually makes sense. And it was weird because when I found out that they were twins, it's counterintuitive, but it also fits. Like it made sense to me, even though part of me went, what? But yeah, I'm also really curious. I don't know if they'll get into it in this, but that Desire is the one who has tried to capture or basically subvert Dream. Desire, apparently they're the ones who did something with Dream and Nada. Like, they set that up. Desire is the one who had Roderick Burgess try and capture. Like, I'm wondering if Desire did something to the spell that made the spell capture Dream instead of Death. But Desire set all that up. And I think I understand why. I mean, they talked about it a bit in the last episode, but that made sense to me when I first heard it. And yeah, these are the things I want to know, and I'm eager to get watching, so let's go.
Let's be nerdy, babe. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy. Let's be nerdy, babe. Let's be nerdy, babe. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy, babe.
Okay, we're back to intense music.
Who are you?
Okay,
You have
so
somehow
starts off
dreamed
with
your
her
way into an audience with Lord
knowing
Morpheus,
or asking what this is. Playing house. Okay.
the King of Dreams.
Last
now you
episode
must
was
go.
the doll's
Lucia,
house, and this is
she
playing
shouldn't
house.
Be.
I wonder if Nada was also a dream vortex.
What is this place?
Yes.
She seems quite
But
comfortable.
I should like to know. Missing nightmares. I don't know.
That face,
But I have
up
feeling
there
it
was a
has something
nightmare.
to do with you.
What's a dream vortex?
You, my
You
friend.
are.
Yes.
You see, once every few thousand years, a mortal is born. She
Okay.
can travel through the dreams of others.
The last
Apparently
episode or
right in
whatever,
my
when
throne
they
room.
mentioned a dream vortex,
I was just
they made it sound like it wasn't
If you can
typically
find
immortal.
me in the
but
dreaming, you can find
Morpheus
your
is
brother,
saying
no
that
matter where Gault has hidden him.
dream vortexes are
How?
always mortal.
How
I'm
do I do
confused.
that?
He also
For
specifically
now,
used the female pronoun, so I'm wondering if
Looking
it's
for your
always
brother
a
in
woman.
the waking world. When he
Okay,
is
so
with
Rose
you,
is gonna be knowing what's
I
going
am
on.
with you.
Is Gault a
In your dreams.
woman? Female? Gault is like an android? I don't know this word, Gault, so it's not
Which one of my
giving me
enemies is
any
it this time?
information.
Johnny Sorrow?
Okay, like, this is actually...
It's the Pied Piper.
I'm wondering if this
Appears
is...
to be using
I have
next-gen
nightmares,
sonic
but...
technology
Or I have
to
dreams
control all the area's
that
children.
when I describe them to other people, they seem like nightmares,
This
but
looks
to
like a
me,
job for-
they aren't. Like, it's just a fun adventure in my dream where bad guys are chasing me and I'm trying to get away. But I don't, like, I'm not scared in my dream, and I don't mind it. But, like, that's what this dream feels like to me. It doesn't feel like an actual nightmare. It just feels like an adventurous dream. So why does he have a bag of sand?
No sign of the Piper.
I've been kidnapped.
Not the Pied Piper.
I am, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Return to base,
But it
Sandman.
seems like his Like Gault is having
Don't worry.
fun with this particular child's imagination.
I got this.
Oh, the rats. That makes sense for the Pied Piper. He's locked in the attic. That's what he said his uncle Barnabas was going to do. Wait, there's an above? I thought he was in the attic, so there's something above him? That's a bit odd. Oh, maybe locked in the basement.
Uncle Barnaby?
Barnaby, not Barnabas. Okay.
He's gonna run away again.
It's because you're an asshole. He's waking up very vertically. I always have to lie there for several minutes. Okay, so she's gonna know. She's gonna know it's not just a dream. Will she be able to talk to Matthew?
Matthew?
Like, I'm wondering if, because I asked this in a previous episode, can other people hear Matthew speak? Or is it only Morpheus and people in the dreaming who can
Unity,
hear it?
hi.
Oh, of course, love, of course.
That is,
May I?
that phone is really weird. Like, her
Unity?
phone is
Am I interrupting something?
massive.
I keep telling him.
Is it the
The
Corinthian?
entire thing.
Is it the Corinthian? I think it's the Corinthian.
Enjoy being famous.
I'm nervous.
That was my great-granddaughter, Rose.
Yep, it's the
in
Corinthian.
London?
No, yeah.
She was? You sound
Okay.
American to me. Have you
They're
been?
in public, so I'm hoping he's not going to eat her eyes, but still. Okay, that printer was very slow, just imagining her standing there the entire time
figure out
while
the
that was
printer?
printing.
I did.
It's kind of hilarious.
Cindy can put some up too. She's our real.
Is it Cindy the name of like another
Thank you,
Barbie line, like of a younger sister? Was that Cindy? It's been a while.
Well.
Was Lyda dreaming of her husband? Yeah.
Just want to say like
Not having ghost sex with your dead husband.
Ghost
you're not a
sex.
ghost.
So she was having a sex dream while in bed. Someone else. Hmm. So
Can I
he's
show you?
somehow existing still in the dreaming when she wakes up.
You built our house.
Oh, that's right. She's an architect. Oh, so I think they were an architect together, right?
Remember.
It's perfect.
I do like that bookshelf in the such bookshelf envy.
What's in
My
there?
one room apartment, no room for
That
bookshelves.
room's not quite finished.
So what? Will they have a dream baby?
In our house the way we planned.
So what? She's got to intentionally catch that disease. Everybody here wakes up so. I do. I have to. It takes me time to get to the point where I'm sitting like that.
Could put up a few near the foster agency, just to let
Got
that woman know we're not giving
A
up.
lot more
I
than a
think she
few.
probably got that from yesterday.
Is this everything we have on Rose Walker?
And Jed
Keeping an eye out for a sudden rogue pumpkin.
The day you returned, she woke up.
So she was asleep for
Rose
the
Walker
entire
is
time.
her great-granddaughter.
Happen.
And this
I
is all
say
a coincidence. and not an
Desire
imminent
did this
threat.
somehow.
My instinct
Wait,
says
no.
you're
Desire
right,
also seemed
but tonight, when
surprised by
Rosemary sleeps, I shall
her
see it more clearly.
arrival.
May I?
Drinking buddies, or what else do married straight men with kids do?
Well, if they're anything like my
Barbecue?
dad, they have affairs.
Oh, that's why your mom divorced him.
That was just one reason.
I was gonna say he didn't seem like a
Maybe your
pleasant
dad didn't have
person.
friends.
Stop paying alimony, child support.
So there's gonna be
He
an
wouldn't let us see or
explanation
even talk
in
to
here of how
Mm.
Jed ended up in foster care. Because somebody had to know Jed's mother was still alive. Like that's such gross negligence
My
to
mom sued.
not
She never gave
pursue
up, but
his actual
I went off to college.
parent.
I think she really just wants to know if he's okay.
I'm sure he is.
And he is most definitely not.
Is there any way you could? I don't want to get you.
I
in
mean,
trouble,
social
but
workers have to do that anyway.
Would
Like,
you
if
do
somebody's in foster care, you're
follow-up
supposed to,
visits?
yes, do follow-up
do.
visit. Oh, I don't know how the American
I
system
can't
works,
just-
but you're
No.
supposed to.
I understand.
Yeah, it really does behoove you to just be kind to people working. I mean, that's not quite exactly the service
Woman
industry,
from
but
the foster agency wants to come by.
people who
For what?
in the service industry.
To check on
Be
Jack.
kind to them because then they will want to help you.
Why now?
Because it's their
They
job.
do that.
This is supposed to be 2022. I'm just realizing. Look at that phone. That is like the.
You don't think that's gonna raise a red flag?
It's a rotary wall-mounted phone. That's wild.
Take you back into the cellar.
Cellar. That's why I
I
thought
will wire
attic.
your hands to the pipes down there. And I will break every bone in your body.
Oh, dude, hurting children is a. I can't. Don't hurt kids. I'm gonna say she's giving off a lot of. Oh, that poor woman. Almost certainly a victim of violence herself. Jeb, you are brave. There's Matthew. I want to know. Oh, fucking Corinthian.
No, that's a crow.
Oh, can she hear him?
You're real. Right now?
So yeah, she can totally hear
Feeling in
him.
the back of my head is the weirdest feeling.
No.
I don't. Yeah,
You say
I don't
you
think
get
Matthew knows the
when I fall
Corinthian.
asleep. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got
No,
it,
Matthew, you need to notice that weird, creepy white dude with the glasses, who's walking on the beach in a fucking coat. Notice him. Notice him. Notice him and tell Morpheus.
No. You're a good friend, Rose Walker.
Wing manning, wing womaning, wing
He's
personing.
doing great in school.
You want to go to your room, son?
See, what you should do is have a moment alone with the boy. That's what you should do.
It's all
there.
pretty straightforward.
Smart. Unless that falls out of her bag. Is that going to fall out of her bag? I'm a little worried that that's going to fall out of her bag, and that what's his asshole face is going to see it. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Stop being everywhere, Corinthian! You're making me mad. I'm just so afraid you're going to eat everyone's eyes. Oh fuck.
Into
No.
that lady's bag.
Ah.
But you will be.
I thought that he, yeah, and he ate her eyes, and you don't like him wearing suspenders because I like suspenders, and I don't know. Well, that is definitely a knife holster. I'm gonna say that they are not suspenders. So can he see through? I mean, I guess he can. Ew, that is this. Oh, the sound effects. I don't know. I know. Oh.
Where is it?
Used to write a novel about me. But do it now, while I'm still cute enough to play myself in the movie.
I like him. He's a sweetie.
Because this was never my dream.
What is that? This picture?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, it's being beaten and tortured. And I don't like. So how do you find Morpheus here? What's yeah, that's, I don't, ew, that was gross.
You're gonna have to come up here and help me. Mama's running out of hands.
Oh, I see that.
Rose?
So was that his dream? Was he watching someone else's dream? Yeah, she's watching other people's dreams. Don't, go away, Rose. Don't.
Rose?
It was just one of those things.
Oh, there's
It
Morpheus.
was a chance, pleasure of reading it.
Are we going to
into
actually
the
hear this
library of
sentence?
Congress.
Nope, we're not going to hear the sentence that she's having a relationship with. That's mean. Where's Morpheus? Come on, Morpheus. Don't hide. You need to talk to her.
Babe!
There you are, Morpheus.
Find your own path.
I'm gonna teach her how to navigate the dream. Sorry, Wheel of Time, tell her on Riyadh. Hopper, Perrin, or Amis, Egwene. There you go. What's the writing's on this stuff? Yeah. So Whose dream is this?
I can hardly believe it.
It is Barbie, okay.
Here we are at last. The Arch of the Porpentine.
Our journey has indeed been long, Miss Bond,
Porpentine.
and many's the worthy.
Playing in the graveyard.
Mummy and Daddy told me to go away, so here I.
So
Is she lost?
I know Zelda was one of the goth girls.
That is what most people seek when they dream.
Home?
Do you know where
Was
that is for
Chantel
you?
the other goth girl? Okay, the writing is settled. Oh, yeah, this is the street where their house was. So was Jet dreaming, I think, was of this street. That's what he was dreaming.
Look.
Never faced.
Like, I don't feel like Gault is bad.
Nightmares.
I feel like
I'm
Gault
not about
is
to let that
good,
happen.
and I don't know. I'm not getting a bad vibe from Gault.
This battle is mine to face.
I am the guardian of sleepers. I am lord of the dream domain. I am the Sandman.
When I
You
hear
are the Sandman.
Morpheus say these words.
Is that what she told you?
Oh my god. Mom?
That
I
is
didn't
not
recognize
your
her.
Mother Rose.
Not recognize the actress.
Uncle Barnaby said he's gonna break every bone in my body.
Barnaby,
and
okay.
Clarice won't be
Remember
able
the
to
word.
stop
And
him. Where
okay,
are
remember
they?
those
Where
names,
are
Barnaby and
Uncle
Clarice.
Barnaby?
Like, I
It's
feel
time
like
to
Gault
wake
was
up,
just trying to
Jen.
give
Wait,
him a
no.
good place
Goodbye,
to be.
Rose Walker.
Barnaby, Clarice.
Rose?
Remember the names. Barnaby, Clarice. With those two, I mean, they're not common names. You should be able to find Barnaby and Clarice. Oh, thank God.
Are you expecting someone?
We have... It's gonna be the fucking Corinthian. It's gonna be the fucking Corinthian.
Maybe you can choose to stay.
Okay, so he's living a life,
Think about it.
and
We can have the life we always
so
wanted.
she's in his... Like, they're in each other's dreams?
Baby.
He's in, like, a mirror universe or
Our
something?
family.
Oh my god. What is happening?
He is growing a baby really, really quickly. Does kissing make you pregnant? This is the question of every, like, 6th grader. Trackabeing.com. Sorry. Oh, TV shows and movies making up websites. Always cracks me up. Okay. Homeland is actually a place? Is Lyta gonna come up? I'm like weirded out by the fact that they're not showing us Lyta. Is she gonna be pregnant? Is that... I'm weirded out. Pan down, please. Pan down. Pan the camera down. I need to... yeah. Okay. So, maybe this means something weird didn't happen to the great-grandmother who's Unity. Maybe that was... I'm just so confused.
Do
Corinthian?
you have any idea what his life is like? I had no wish to rule.
This is what I felt like Gault just
I
wanted to
merely wished to
protect.
be a dream and not a nightmare. To
Ah,
inspire
ambitions.
rather than to frighten.
The
Ambitions
choice
of being
is
other
not
than
yours to make.
a nightmare. That's not
We do not
right.
choose to be created.
That's not right,
Nor do
Morpheus.
we
You
choose how we
leave
are
people
made.
choices.
That is
So this is
true.
what I was talking about before. What you choose to be.
But we can change.
No. Born with responsibilities.
No, each of us
Even
are...
I am not free to choose to be other than I am.
Choose to leave this place when you had gone away.
Yes,
Not
exactly,
all of us
Morpheus.
chose to leave, and nearly all have returned.
But that was a
Do
choice
you
you
think
made.
they came back out of love?
Will reveal your fears.
Morpheus is being a bit of a dick. Again.
You feel her punishment was unjust.
Yes. Sorry.
But I am back now.
And I am a tyrant. And something terrible. The Corinthian? It has to be the Corinthian. But, how did... I'm nervous. Yeah, definitely him.
You must be Jed.
Okay, so tell this information. I mean, I guess Morpheus said if Matthew sees it, then Morpheus sees it. So Morpheus has to be putting 2 and 2 together because he's not an idiot. He's a bit of a dick, but he's not an idiot, right?
Jed, he lives with them.
Big Bad Wolf. That is an appropriate song. Why spiders' legs? I don't know. Nope. I don't like spiders, and there were no spiders in the episode, so I don't know why there were suddenly spiders in the credits. I mean, they were just the legs, but still. Okay, so I was prepared. I was prepared for this episode to not end a story. And as much as I am frustrated by it, I feel a little less whiplash than I did at the end of the last one. Okay. I also, feel a little better about my prediction abilities, although mostly, because, in my previous episodes, all of my predictions have been wrong. This episode, my predictions were mostly, it's the Corinthian. So it's the same prediction, but it was right every time. Corinthian just out there eating everybody's eyeballs. But he's not going to eat Jed's. That whole plotline with Gault is what I was talking about before. That whole plotline, like when I talked about choices and how your choices are more important than your desires. Like you might have an underlying desire to do something, and I'm not saying that desire is not a part of you, but if you choose to do something else, then that choice is more important. The choice of what you do is more important than the desire. The choice says more about who you are as a person than what your underlying desire might be, because the choice you make actually reveals an even deeper underlying desire of what you want to be. And that's what I see. Like, that's literally, like, watching that happen, I was like, yes, that's what I was talking about. Sandman is trying to force Gault into this mold, like, she or it, I don't know how to gender dreams, but may have an inclination because of how the Sandman made them to be a nightmare, but she wants to be something else. She's choosing to inspire rather than to cause fear. And that reveals more about who she is than what you can see or what might be her natural inclination, the choice that she's making to go against it. Did not recognize the actress. And I started to think during this, I want to go back and look and see if they had the same actress playing Rose playing Nada. Because was Nada a dream vortex? Was that... And I'm wondering if they would do that parallel. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know. But her hair is incredibly distinctive. And for Wheel of Time peeps, I did this whole video series about costumes in the Wheel of Time. And it has me paying attention to stuff like that. I should have immediately called that Rose was the friend of Judy from episode 5, because when you give a character that sort of distinctive a hairstyle, you do it on purpose. And like having her have colored dreads and stuff like that, that would be a thing. But taking away the hairstyle like might hide that, because anyway, I need to go back and check. I'm not particularly good with faces, as evidenced by the fact that I wasn't sure if the actress playing Joanna Constantine in the past was the same as the actress playing her in the present. It's not the same person, I know, ancestors and all that, but faces are not my strong suit. But yeah, okay, so we're in the end game. We are now, I guess, going towards the end of the season where the story will be concluded. I am curious about how far they are going to take Sandman characters' growth. Like, is this season going to be about him coming to accept that people don't always have to live in their... Like, is that going to be... Because they've brought this up as a key flaw of his, or like his limited perspective on who and what people and dreams and anthropomorphic personifications can be. They've brought that up as a key flaw of his in this episode, so I'm curious to know where they will take that. But yeah, are you watching this along with me, or anyone? I think there's a few people who are watching it like in keeping with this, so they don't know what's happening next. What do you think? I mean, obviously, I'm like pretty certain they're going to rescue Jed, and Corinthian's going to end up back in the dreaming. The curiosity I have is as to how that will be, and I don't really have any theories. But yeah, what about you? What theories do you have? What are you anticipating happening? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my content and you want to support me, I do have a Patreon. It is linked in the description below. I am so thankful to my patrons. I could not do this without you. Thank you so very much. And with that, I am going to end this here. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you for episode 9. Bye.